Hey, how y'all doing, y'all? I hope that y'all are doing well. I hope that all is going well. Um, I don't know, like for the past couple of days, I just been sitting and reflecting and thinking about everything that has literally brought me to this point in my life, from me tapping into abilities that I never thought I could possibly tap into, to me overcoming every obstacle and situation and issue that I've been up against, me still being perseverant and resilient, and still fighting the good fight, and me understanding and realizing, you know what, I'm not perfect, and me understanding and realizing that it's okay to not have everything together, but that you still making progress and working on yourself and being a better person. And even though you may wear major hats, that it's okay to take a rest point, and that you're doing a good job, and that sometimes you need to um, basically applaud yourself, give yourself your flowers, give yourself the recognition that you're searching for other people to give you, you know, to show that you doing what you're supposed to do. Because I think growing up, or just throughout my whole entire existence, I've been basically put in a position to prove to people um, that I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. And I'm just realized, like, I don't know if it's because like people thought I was a joke, or they just didn't take me seriously, or it's just that I wasn't doing the way in which they wanted me to do certain things. I don't know. And I had to prove. It's given like that song, that dish song with Kendrick Lamar. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show them, show people, you know. And I think I've always been an action person, you know. Basically, I'm gonna show you better than I can ever tell you. You know, I'm not about to sit here. I'll talk about some things, but most of my energy, or most of my points, are backed up through you're gonna see it based on what I'm doing. You gonna know, because I'm not gonna just sit up here and tell you. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. And I don't know. I feel like at times some people are very truly inspired on the action and the ambition and the drive, as well as with the good Lord on my side, helping me to persevere and overcome and achieve whatever I'm trying to pursue and go after, and bring it to its completion. And some people are very, very inspired and astounded and amazed, and wow, she really doing what she's supposed to do. And then there are those that feel like you know, like the heart of them is not rooted in love. I'm gonna just say that. And that they are what you call low vibrational, or they're operating in all type of negative energies, like bitterness, jealousy, envy. You get it. And all that just show is that they need some time with themselves, and work on themselves, and that they need to heal. And so I thought I'd just share that with y'all. You know, like I've accused people of doing stuff. We all have came short of the presence of, you know, the creator. You know, we all done some dirt. We all, you know, and I'm no better than anybody else, but I'm not trying to be in competition with anybody else. I'm just simply trying to be the best version that I was two hours ago, yesterday, 3 days ago, a week ago. I'm just trying to become a better person, inwardly as well as outwardly, and be kind to myself first off, so that I know how to be kind to others. And I'm trying to learn how to extend grace to myself, so that way it's not so hard for me to extend grace to other people. And learning how to reserve myself to where I'm not pouring myself out to people and being a doormat or being a people pleaser, to where I don't know how to tend to myself or love myself properly because I'm so worried and concerned about other people. And I don't know, I was raised that way. I was molded into being a people pleaser and learning how to set forth boundaries, and that you don't, yes, you may feel guilty in saying no or not doing something you just don't want to do, but if that's what the seat of your vessel is saying to do, then do, do what you led to do. And I think that's another thing, that's another topic, but for me, I'm learning how to go with the flow within myself and not go against my inner guidance. Because for years, especially in my young adult years, I don't know why I would literally go against the grain of my own inner guidance. It's something that I've been working on to break forth that habit, because I've been molded in this condition in my upbringing to go against my inner compass. And I just been trying to basically reteach myself by the education that I've been coming across by reading books, by way of the internet too, because you hear different people's stories and scenarios, and different content creators that express and share their story, and it lets it's like ideas bounce off, and it kind of educates you in the areas where you have been falling short at, or you have not been taught in. And so I'm grateful and thankful for what a privilege and an opportunity it is to be alive, because this is a phenomenal time to purge and cleanse and be educated on how to love yourself properly, and how to be a better person, how to and not be taken advantage of, and just to break a lot of things that formulate from being boundaryless, and not really focusing on what other people might have to say, not focusing on what other people may do, but just really following yourself, being you, and being comfortable with being you. Whether if you like vanilla ice cream, you like vanilla ice cream, baby. You know what I'm saying? And nobody should feel some type of way about that. And I'm learning that, if people got a problem with what I do, I'm learning how to just disassociate myself with them, and learning how to do it in a manner to where I don't crash out with them, I don't pop off with them. It's not a strong it's not a strong discord or a strong strife between us to where it gets so bad that I act like they don't exist anymore. And I'm learning how to stand my ground, but at the same time not be bullied and not be intimidated by somebody else's opinion about what I should do with my life, but actually being comfortable with making the choices and the decisions that are for the betterment of my life, whether somebody feel like it's not or whatever. Because at the end of the day, we all have a choice. We all govern our own we all govern ourselves, basically. Some do better than others, and others they just, I don't know. But that's not you know what I'm saying? I hope I'm making sense. I really hope that I'm making some sense. And I'm realizing too, when you do something like that to somebody, where you trying to tell them, oh, I don't think you should do this, I don't think you should do that, or you should do this, or you should do that, and then when they don't do what you want them to do, and it creates tension and difficulties, or you try to block their journey, you try to make their journey difficult than what it needs to be, that's a form of manipulation and control. And I'm trying my hardest not to operate in that manner. I've been done, just because it was done to me doesn't mean that I have to inflict it on other people, should I say. And so I'm just learning how to navigate and understand this world that I dwell and live in, especially around the people that I interact or encounter with or have encountered with. I'm learning and reflecting, okay, I was wrong in this area. I didn't have to lose my composure with this person to get them to realize, like, stop. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they don't understand until you, like, show them that you crazy. Not really crazy, but you get what I'm saying. Like, let's say you politely tell them, or you don't really address the situation, should I say. Let's say, like, something is irritating you, and if you bring it to the surface, you just already know how it's going, you already know how it's going to play out. And so you rather not say nothing, because you already know the pot gonna spill over, shit just gonna explode, just for you expressing and saying how you feel about something. But at this point, I'm just like, you know what? I can't care anymore. Because people don't care about what I'm saying? They'll put you in a disposition so quick. But then, when you do it to them, all hell has to be broken loose. And I'm just learning how to set my boundaries. I'm learning how to, learning psychology 101 when it comes to dealing with people, basically. I'm learning myself and learning my limitations. And, if I'm learning that I'm a temper person. Not really a temper person, but it's just like somebody, I know I can't handle being around reactive, abusive people. You know what I'm saying? I can't handle people that looking for, see, I told you she was like this, and they doing stuff to get a reaction out of you. So immediately I'm trying to learn the cues of these type of people, so I could just immediately disassociate, so I won't have to cross paths with them or deal with them. And if I do deal with them, I just immediately remove myself, because I don't want to be a part of people like that, or dealing with people that want to control the outcome of your purpose, of your destiny, of your calling. I want to remove myself from people like that, period. Or dealing with people that have an issue with who you are, but yet they want to benefit off of you. Like, but they don't like you. So I'm just learning how to pick up on that. I mean, no, not learning how to pick up on it, because I pick up on it, but learning how to apply that. Not being afraid to apply that. Like, I know you don't like me, but instead, I'm not going to say, no, I'm going to say something. I'm trying to learn how to say something now. You know what I'm saying? And don't care if it's going to ruffle feathers. Because, listen, you was bold enough to try to come in and change my trajectory. So I'm bold enough to say something about why you trying to come in and change my trajectory. So, yes, I'm learning how to step into that part of me. And it felt good. I mean, yes, it was uncharted territory. Yes, I felt bad. I felt like I was doing something wrong. But at the end of the day, I'm glad that I stood my ground. Because if you don't stand for anything, you're going to fall for everything. And I'm at the point, I'm tired of falling for everything. I don't know about y'all, but yeah, it feel good. It feel good. It feel good to be where it feel good. It feels so good. And yes, you're gonna lose a lot of people along the way. Yes, you're gonna be lonely and isolated or whatever. But me per se, I love it, because it lets me know, okay, if they not sticking around me or they not around me, they're not for me. They never was for me. They just around, just to be around. And I need to be able to, what do you call it? Like, they need to be weeded out. Basically, yes, weed it out. Thank you. Weed it out. And I like the alone time, because it gives me time to get acquainted with my guide. Like hear from God, basically. My guide is God. So I don't have to worry about everybody, all this rah confusion, doing this, do it. No, it give me a chance to ground myself, take a breather, tap into God, because when I'm alone, I don't have nobody in my ear. It's just me and God, so I can hear clearer from God. So yes, I like it. I love it. I love it. I love it here. Okay, I love it here. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I don't know if somebody else is maybe going through that or starting that or witness or experiencing like a lot of turbulency when you come with dealing with people. It don't necessarily have to be family members. It can be all type of different types of ships. Okay. Yeah. So just it's just, I think I look at it like it's a practice ground for you to practice boundaries, because you're gonna need them when you evolve into, let's say if God raises you up to be that big person that you that's in you, you gonna need some of this stuff that you're going through, and it's only building character. So I just take that as a note. I don't know if this is gonna help somebody or something, but we gonna, I don't know, but we gonna see. All right, y'all, love y'all, stay safe. You know what I'm saying? Don't be out here like that now. Okay, composure. Composure. All right, y'all, love y'all, bye.